LZD is Hattori. Go well. No, but it will go because it's take well.
Here we go, dropping in LDZ on the left, LZD on the right. LDZ immediately being aggressive with his dodges. LDZ will get that hammer pick right away, denying LZD the sword, but LZD coming in, picks up that sword. Gonna push LDZ a little bit away here. But LDZ ready with a stomp into the sidelight.
LDZ really doing a lot of weapon control right now with that hammer, trying to ledge guard LZD, trying to deny any kind of hammer or weapon push that he may want to do. And LZD turns it around with the downlight into Sair. LDZ misses the recovery.
LZD, though, ready with that grab cancel neutral sig to push LDZ out to the left. LZD does hit that recovery, and it hits another recovery for the KO. LZD gonna take the lead in this stock as LDZ spawns back in, gonna pick up those Hattors, which we've seen him do so well with in the past. What's gonna happen here? I'm not quite so sure.
Alright, LZD though needs to keep this stock if he wants to have a chance against LDZ. Keep in mind, LDZ was the #1 player last year. He won BCX, and I mean that Sentinel won $50,000 last year at a live LAN tournament.
Which is insane. We did just see LDZ, the Sentinel player, we just see Sentinel get a side sig and then follow that up into 2 down airs for the KO on the left side. Meanwhile, Hattori, LZD out on the right side, respawning in. Very even game. A little bit of damage out onto Sentinel at the moment, but the Hattori from LZD being very, very effective.
Oh no! And LZD almost Z'd himself. A Z is not quite a gimp for those who don't know. That's pretty much when you just kill yourself. Or do something really dumb. And die.
So like every time I play this game is what you're saying.
Every day.
Meanwhile, Sentinel picking up those Hattors, trying to keep the Hattori away from that weapon, but the Hattori ready with a side air. The down sig out from LZD gets punished by LDZ. Oh my god, I can't do this. The Hattori being very, very, kind of a very tricky opponent and hits that recovery. But the Sentinel with a slide down sig.
Wow,
LZD,
the complete denial of the down
ready with a punish, and look at that patience from Sentinel for that recovery. Will get the side air, goes to the ground pound, hits the ground pound for the KO. LDZ Sentinel gonna take that stock 2-1 at the moment.
LZD, even though they are... Oh, okay. Well, it's like the first 2 stocks never happened. LZD, weapon stocks, the Sentinel, weapon starves, LDZ, the Sentinel, making sure he cannot get any weapons anytime soon. It is extremely close. I was not expecting this whatsoever. I remember back in my early casting days when LZD was just an average player, but now
as
he is facing his nemesis. 2 doppelgangers facing
the ground pound, and LDZ does not have the jump to get back. LZD will take game 1. Hattori will take game 1 here, rocking that sweet core summer avatar right there. They're getting right on into the next game here. Does not look like any legend picks. Back on Small Mammoth Fortress. What is going to happen?
What just happened? Who will be the original LDZ now? What's going on? It's like a mirror match where the mirror wins.
3, 2,
you know what?
1,
Legend of Zelda, this is the Shadow Link fight.
I mean, they are 3 digits that are the same with 1 different permutation here. But even starts the game here. Actually, we did see a swap out here. LDZ not playing Sentinel anymore, instead opting for this Lucien pick. Hits those neutral air into the down air here. And it's close. It's close. These guns might be the swap from LDZ that he needs. He picks up the recovery right at the end there. LZD was only in the orange. That's an early gimp. Only 30 seconds into this match.
LZD may have won that first game, but he needs to win this second one. These next 2 are where it really counts. LDZ, the Lucien, is no longer playing around.
I don't know that he was ever playing around. This choice, though, real nice. Goes in for that aggressive down air and is going to recover out to the right side. Meanwhile, Hattori, LZD here, picks up the hammer, or the sword, but LDZ, this Lucien, ready to put the punish down, gets the wall touch, and will not...
What's going on?
Oh, nearly does not allow LZD to recover.
LZD not doing very well right now. The Hattori taking a lot of damage, only being red on their second stock. LDZ, the Lucien, still halfway through the orange on their first stock. This could be a decimation.
There's the
Oh,
recovery
wow.
again for the KO. LDZ nearly putting himself in a position to potentially 3-stock here, 2 stocks up above LZD. Every little piece of damage he does right now is so important for keeping the momentum, keeping the game moving forward. And every little bit here is so important. And keep in mind, Lucien has a fairly high defense, so LDZ can probably tank a couple more hits here before potentially being in a position where he's guaranteed going to get knocked out. LDZ pushes LZD out to the right side. LZD without a weapon goes to the recovery. LDZ saying, no, you can't have this weapon with the neutral lights. Dodges it into LZD. The neutral sig comes out. Neutral sig comes out.
Wow.
LZD will survive.
Oh,
Picks up that stick and
Be
throws
a
it away.
3-stock.
Sig.
Caster's Curse, 3-stock. Like what on the opposite end of the spectrum, LZD doesn't have a whole lot of defense to work with at all. At most 5 defense. And there we go, 3-stock from the OG LDZ.
LZD turning it around in a huge way, picking up that 3-stock. Already into game 3. Whoever takes this game will move on. This is about as close as it gets. This is top 10 anime anime battles of all time right here. As we have this double Lucien. Look at this. This pick is very much looking, saying, hey, LDZ, I can do this character too. Let's go.
This is the ultimate battle. This is the fight of gods. Holy moly. Forget everything I've said before about other matches. This is the pinnacle of humanity. This is where it all comes ahead. It is a true mirror match with some slight deviations. LZD, no! What are you doing? No! No!
Really imp on LZD, knocking him out. LDZ has hardly taken any damage. That was nearly a 0 to death, albeit over about 25 seconds. This is the real mirror matchup, boys.
This is it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Will the OG LDZ take over his doppelganger LZD, or will the doppelganger win?
LDZ having none of it here, hits that grab cancel downline, hitting these side airs. We'll get LZD though will hit that recovery. And ground pound coming out. LDZ, so though having none of it, will get back up. And the recovery out from LZD will hit LDZ, who does not have a weapon at the moment. There's the side air, LZD out on the said. Weapon throw, LDZ opting instead not to use the guitars, hits the side air of his own. There's the grab cancel downlight into a side air. LZD, will he have the jumps? He has that dodge. Another grab cancel downlight will connect.
LZD, the black Lucien.
LZD.
This could be another 3-stock.
He denied the ground pound with the gun recovery for the KO, setting up for another 3-stock. The spacing and the positioning on that has to be perfect. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
LDZ having none of it here on LZD. LZD picks up the recovery, but LDZ will survive. Not quite knocked out here. Another recovery will get the KO. No 3-stock this time, but LDZ still in a very strong position, up a stock, and has LZD in the orange.
Like what Doughboy said, this is a shootout. Holy moly. This is insanity.
LDZ just patiently waiting for LZD to move back on the platform. LZD moving backwards. You can tell these players are both giving their all at the moment, as LZD really trying to turn this around and putting some really good damage out onto LDZ.
Oh my, I can't even right now. LZD.
LDZ picks up the recovery. Not going to get the KO. LZD will survive, but I mean, LDZ has been reading like a book this entire game.
No, and the neutral sig
and that's
takes down LZD.
That
was amazing. We
did
it.
I can't. It's ridiculous, dude. LDZ will take this game against LZD for the win.